BANI vs REYANSH. Obsession Story. The Rebirth. Reckoning Legacy and Revelation. An encounter with From Rebirth to Revelation, the End. In the dimly lit alleyways of the city, fate orchestrated a meeting that would change the course of BANI's life forever. Unbeknownst to her, REYANSH Abaroy, the enigmatic mafia don, watched from the shadows as she hurried past, her footsteps echoing against the cold pavement. Drawn to her innocence and unaware of the danger lurking, BANI's path intersected with REYANSH's world in a single moment of chance. Their eyes met fleetingly, igniting a spark of curiosity in REYANSH's dark gaze. Intrigued by the purity he saw in her, REYANSH found himself inexplicably drawn to BANI, a force stronger than any he had ever encountered. Determined to possess what he desired, REYANSH vowed to make BANI his own, unaware of the storm his obsession would unleash. As the night unfolded, fate wove their destinies together, setting the stage for a gripping tale of love, power, and obsession that would entwine their lives in ways they never imagined. And so, the first chapter of their story began, with BANI and REYANSH on a collision course destined to ignite a fierce battle of wills. As REYANSH's obsession with BANI intensified, he devised a plan to draw her deeper into his world. Using his influence and power, he orchestrated a chance encounter, luring BANI into a web of temptation and desire. Under the guise of innocence, REYANSH approached BANI with an offer she couldn't refuse, promising her a taste of the lavish lifestyle he could provide. Seduced by the allure of luxury and captivated by REYANSH's charm, BANI found herself drawn into his world against her better judgment. Unaware of REYANSH's true intentions, BANI surrendered to the intoxicating pull between them, unaware of the danger that lurked beneath the surface. With each passing moment, REYANSH's hold on her tightened, ensnaring her in a web of passion and deceit. As BANI's emotions spiraled out of control, she found herself torn between her desire for freedom and the irresistible pull of REYANSH's obsession. Little did she know, the true test of her strength and resilience was yet to come, as the battle for her heart raged on in the shadows of REYANSH's world. As BANI delved deeper into REYANSH's world, she began to uncover the dark truths hidden beneath the facade of luxury and charm. Despite REYANSH's attempts to conceal his true nature, BANI's intuition sensed the danger lurking beneath his enticing exterior. Driven by a relentless desire to uncover the truth, BANI embarked on a journey of discovery, unearthing secrets that threatened to shatter the fragile illusion of happiness she had found in REYANSH's arms. With each revelation, the walls of deception crumbled, revealing the sinister reality of REYANSH's obsession. Caught in a web of lies and manipulation, BANI struggled to reconcile the man she had fallen for with the ruthless mafia don he truly was. As the truth dawned upon her, BANI realized the extent of REYANSH's obsession and the danger it posed to her very existence. Armed with newfound knowledge and a determination to break free from REYANSH's grasp, BANI faced the ultimate test of her strength and resilience. With the battle lines drawn and the stakes higher than ever, BANI braced herself for the inevitable confrontation that would determine the fate of her heart and soul. With the truth laid bare before her, BANI confronted REYANSH, determined to break free from his suffocating grasp. In a dramatic showdown, emotions ran high as the two adversaries faced off, each grappling with their own demons and desires. REYANSH, consumed by his obsession for BANI, refused to let her slip through his fingers. With cunning and manipulation, he attempted to lure her back into his world, promising her power and protection in exchange for her loyalty. But BANI, fueled by a fierce determination to reclaim her independence, stood her ground against REYANSH's advances. With courage and resilience, she refused to succumb to his charms, knowing that her freedom was worth more than any empty promises he could offer. As tensions reached a boiling point, the battle between BANI and REYANSH reached its climax, each refusing to back down in the face of overwhelming odds. With the fate of their intertwined destinies hanging in the balance, only time would tell who would emerge victorious in this epic struggle of love, power, and obsession. In the aftermath of their tumultuous confrontation, BANI and REYANSH found themselves at a crossroads, their fates intertwined in ways neither could have imagined. As the dust settled and the echoes of their battle faded into the night, both were forced to confront the consequences of their actions. For BANI, the journey to redemption was paved with obstacles and challenges, as she struggled to rebuild her life in the wake of REYANSH's obsession. With each step forward, she found strength in the face of adversity, determined to carve out a new path for herself free from the shadows of her past. Meanwhile, REYANSH grappled with his own demons, haunted by the realization of the harm his obsession had caused. As he searched for meaning and purpose in the aftermath of their confrontation, he embarked in a journey of self-discovery, seeking redemption for his past sins. In a twist of fate, BANI and REYANSH found solace in each other's company, forging an unlikely bond born from the ashes of their turbulent past. Together, they navigated the complexities of love and forgiveness, learning to let go of the burdens that had weighed them down for so long. As they embarked in a new chapter of their lives, BANI and REYANSH vowed to leave behind the darkness of their past and embrace the light of a brighter future. In the end, it was their unwavering resilience and capacity for forgiveness that truly set them free, proving that even the deepest wounds can heal with time. Just when BANI and REYANSH thought they had found peace, their past came back to haunt them with a vengeance. A formidable adversary emerged from the shadows, threatening to tear apart the fragile peace they had worked so hard to build. As old wounds reopened and secrets resurfaced, BANI and REYANSH found themselves plunged back into the depths of their shared history. With their love tested like never before, they were forced to confront the demons they had long tried to bury. Amidst the chaos and turmoil, BANI and REYANSH stood united against the forces that sought to tear them apart. Drawing strength from each other, they faced their greatest challenge yet with unwavering resolve and determination. In the face of overwhelming odds, BANI and REYANSH refused to back down, fighting tooth and nail for the love they had fought so hard to preserve. With courage and sacrifice, they emerged victorious, proving that their bond was stronger than any obstacle fate could throw their way. As they looked towards the future with hope in their hearts, BANI and REYANSH knew that their journey was far from over. But with each challenge they faced, they grew stronger together, their love standing as a beacon of light in the darkness that threatened to consume them. After facing numerous trials and tribulations, BANI and REYANSH found themselves at a crossroads once again, but this time, it was a moment of reckoning. The ghosts of their past finally laid to rest, they embarked in a journey of redemption, seeking forgiveness for the mistakes that had plagued their tumultuous relationship. With hearts heavy with remorse and determination, BANI and REYANSH set out to atone for their past sins, determined to right the wrongs they had committed. Guided by their love for each other and a newfound sense of purpose, they embarked in a quest for redemption that would test the limits of their resolve. Along the way, they encountered challenges and obstacles that threatened to derail their journey, but with unwavering determination, they pressed on, fueled by the belief that true redemption lay within their grasp. As they confronted their demons and made amends for the pain they had caused, BANI and REYANSH found solace in each other's arms, their love serving as a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. In the end, it was their unwavering commitment to each other and their willingness to confront their past that ultimately led to their redemption. As they looked towards the future with hope and optimism, BANI and REYANSH knew that their love would always triumph, no matter what challenges lay ahead. As BANI and REYANSH emerged from the crucible of their redemption, they found themselves reborn, transformed by the trials they had faced and the love that had sustained them through the darkest of times. With a newfound sense of purpose and clarity, BANI and REYANSH embarked on a journey of self-discovery, determined to forge a future that reflected the strength of their love and the depth of their commitment to each other. Along the way, they encountered new challenges and obstacles, but with each hurdle they overcame, their bond grew stronger, cementing their resolve to build a life together free from the shadows of their past. As they basked in the warmth of their renewed love, BANI and REYANSH looked towards the horizon with hope and optimism, knowing that their journey was far from over, but secure in the knowledge that they would face whatever the future held together, as equals, partners, and soulmates. As BANI and REYANSH's love story continued to unfold, they found themselves facing a new chapter filled with unexpected twists and turns. With each passing day, they discovered that their journey was not just about their own love story, but about the legacy they would leave behind for future generations. Determined to break free from the cycle of violence and obsession that had plagued their lives, BANI and REYANSH embarked on a mission to create a better world for their children and grandchildren. They worked tirelessly to dismantle the corrupt systems that had held their society captive for so long, using their influence and power for the greater good. Together, they became beacons of hope in a world plagued by darkness, inspiring others to follow in their footsteps and fight for justice and equality. Their love story became a symbol of resilience and strength, proving that even in the face of adversity, love could conquer all. As they looked towards the future with optimism and determination, BANI and REYANSH knew that their legacy would endure for generations to come, a testament to the power of love to overcome even the greatest of obstacles. And as they held each other close, they knew that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, united in love and purpose. As BANI and REYANSH's journey reached its conclusion, they found themselves standing on the precipice of a new beginning. The trials and tribulations they had faced had only served to strengthen their bond, forging a love that was unbreakable, unyielding, and eternal. With hearts full of love and gratitude, BANI and REYANSH bid farewell to the tumultuous chapter of their lives, knowing that their love story would live on in the hearts and minds of those who had followed their journey. As they looked towards the future, they knew that their love would continue to guide them through whatever challenges lay ahead. For BANI and REYANSH, the end of one chapter was merely the beginning of another, and they were ready to face whatever the future held, hand in hand, united in love and purpose. BANI vs REYANSH. Obsession story. The end.